job and all that Ringling Brothers makeup you've trailed on. Nobody's even going to notice your toes, okay?
Oh, you're not just saying that just to make me feel better, are you?
We got no time for lies today. The clock's ticking. Now get back in there and finish dressing. We got to get the I do said while the girl's still
yes,
there.
I know, but please, 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 tell me quick, this one's going to be perfect. Right, everything's going to go just right, promise.
Of course it will. And if it doesn't, heck, Charles, we'll just pretend it did. Oh, man alive, I can't believe she suckered us in again. Who on earth would willingly say yes to doing something like this during the holidays?
I just love Christmas. And isn't this the most beautifulest place you ever seen? Whoever thought of having Christmas every day all year long should get a medal, don't you think so, Miss Twink? You can never get too much Christmas. And I got the kitchen mopped up and the food's almost ready. And I found these shotgun shells in the hall upstairs. Right below those holes in the wall. I think I'm going to keep them since my birthday's coming up. You know, so far, this is the oldest I've ever been. I just love Christmas.
Twink, I got your message and I drove like crazy from Faro. What in the world is going on?
Frankie Futrell Dubberly, I thought you'd never get here. We're having a wedding and only have 45 minutes to prep, get the I do said, and get it. Now, I want you to put this on.
Oh, the phone! No way, ma'am. You don't just casually mention that we're having a wedding without first explaining to me who's getting married and why I should wear this costume, which is obviously a reject from a freak show.
Now, hon, I'm sure it'll look a lot better on.
On what? On fire!
Just listen to me. 2 hours ago, Honey Ray calls me at the church thrift shop. I answered, "One again, can I help you?" She tells me that I should bring some bridesmaids' dresses down, close down that store, and meet her in Tinsel at the Snowflake Inn, because she said she's getting married.
Oh, she can't expect you to put a wedding together in 2 hours.
Well, hey, it took me decades to get a man to walk down the aisle, and I swore no other woman would ever suffer like I did. So if my sister needs help tying the knot pronto, I'm the gal that can get her done. Now, get into that.
That's true. You're not nothing if not determined. Some might call you bullheaded, others might throw in dangerously obsessive.
Why, thank you. Now, John Curtis and Dub and the boys are coming in from Faro. Justin and BJ will be here any minute. Rondalin's in the kitchen with Raynard overseeing the food for the wedding buffet. You and I are on decorations. Now, get yourself into that.
Why do we only have 4 to 5 minutes to put this shindig together?
Well, because our bride's on a time clock. She found this great discount coupon for a honeymoon special at Magic Pete's Casino and Suites in Basio City. It expires tomorrow, so she's having to move fast.
Well, that does make a tad more sense. That girl could always nurse a nickel.
Well, it actually works in our favor. Since it is Christmas Eve, Miss Geneva would have our hide if she knew, oh my God, if she knew that we were having a meeting here. That's why we can't have it at the church. We have to be at the Lord of the Tabernacle in time to help with the pageant. Not to mention, she would blow a gasket if she knew we had Raynard out in the kitchen, a star of her show helping out with the food.
Behold, I bring you good tidings of great joy. The chili cheese fries are done.
Chili cheese fries for a wedding banquet?
Well, under the circumstances, we had to opt for some of your faster foods.
All right, we're here. And nothing Honey Ray does should surprise us. So if I have to be in my sister's 6th wedding, wearing this thing, I'll try to enjoy it. After all, Mr. and Mrs. Buck Strickland, that sounds mighty nice.
What? No, you don't
Honey Ray and
understand.
Buck have dated for a few years, and ever since he brought his tackle factory to town and brought Pharaoh back to life, we all knew he was a real prize. And although they broke up last month, we
Well,
all
I
knew
tried-
they'd get back together again. They were just made for each other.
You know that warm, fuzzy feeling you're having right now? Hang on to it, so it'll get you through the fairly disappointing news I'm about to tell you. Honey Ray's not marrying Buck. She's marrying Rabbit again.
No! Tell me it's a joke.
No, ma'am. Former husband number 2's about to become husband number 6. Although technically that makes him husband number 5B.
How did this happen?
Well, I'm thinking it was a perfect storm. When Rabbit blew into town last week, Honey Ray was right for a rebound after that big blow-up with Buck. Talk about a whirlwind courtship. Don't forget, she's always had a soft spot for colonies. And to give him his due, before Rabbit left the circuit, he had worked his way up to chief tilt-a-whirl operator.
Oh, what an achievement. Right up there at brain surgery.
Yeah.
Come on, Twink. We can't let her do this.
Well, we both know there's no talking Honey Ray out of anything. So we'll do what families have done since the beginning of time. Keep our mouths shut about how much we hate the groom and act like we're thrilled.
Well, when you think of it, the only people that had a happy marriage were Adam and Eve. He didn't have to hear about the man she could have married. And she didn't have to hear about how good his mama cooks.
Ain't it the truth? Now, finish getting dressed there.
Hi, Mama Lula, it's me. Sorry I haven't visited for a while, but Dub and my sisters and those jet propelled boys that keep me kind of busy. Have you been listening to this business about Honey Ray? And after what happened last Thursday, I didn't tell a soul. Do I have the guts to tell her the truth and stop this wedding? Or do I keep my mouth shut? You better help me figure this out. And Mama Lula, we gotta do it fast. Hell's bells, I look like I'm wrapped in saran wrap.
I just got a call from John Curtis. He and Dub and the boys picked up Rabbit at the Bowl and Roll and should be here right on time.
Well, brace yourself. When John Curtis gets here, he's probably gonna arrest me for DUI. Dressing under the influence because nobody sober would wear this dress. It's not that bad. Oh, yes, it is. There is another outfit in the entire world history that looks this stupid. I stand corrected.
Well, it's the best I could do, all right. Halloween wiped the store clean out of bridal wear.
Girls, there just wasn't enough time to whip up a wedding cake. So I've come up with a new concept. Matrimonial flapjacks, hot off the griddle. I think it could catch on.
Matrimonial flapjacks and chili cheese fries, that just rips.
Get away from my foot! Oh, I'm sorry, but when anything touches my foot, everything goes electric blue. My ears ring and my teeth throb. Jeez. You know, ever since that Squat and Gobble closed, our business has exploded and Raynard and I are on our feet 18 hours a day. Cooking and cleaning. Cleaning and cleaning. Doesn't stop.
And eating boatloads of fatty food. That's what's giving you the gout.
Ah,
You might try to eat a few greens. It could counteract the grease.
I'll have you know I eat greens every day.
Name one green thing you've eaten in the last month.
Fried dill pickles, thank you very much.
Be that as it may, you still don't exercise.
For the simple reason I hate it. I get enough exercise just pushing my luck. And besides, if God had wanted me to touch my toes, there'd be diamonds sprinkled on the floor.
I think you're working too hard. It's time you started taking care of yourself.
Well, don't you think I know that? Gee whiz, I'd sell that dog in a heartbeat if I could just figure out what to do with myself if I did.
Well, who knows? You might get a son, and then your future will be clear as a bell.
I'll never get a sign. I've read tea leaves, I've studied chicken tracks in the snow, I've even worked the Ouija board. Nothing. Zipperoonie. Frankie, next time you're talking to Mama Lula, would you ask her if she's got a sign to spare? Because I sure could use one.
What are you talking about? You know I promised not to talk to her anymore.
Yeah, we also know you lied. I heard you talking to her while you were getting dressed. Now, Rhonda Lynn, I'd like you to make some rice bags, but not too many. There are only 9 of us.
We won't be able to throw rice in here. The owner is bound to object.
Oh, she may never know. I haven't seen hide nor hair of Trina Walcott since I got here.
Sorry, I thought you were going to touch my foot.
Rhonda Lynn, you need a little nerve pill, a straight jacket or something.
No, I'll be fine, thank you. Even though we have to slap together quickie nuptials on Christmas Eve, we do owe it to Honey Ray to give her the tasteful and elegant wedding she deserves.
Ta 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 ta. Can you all see the leopard thongs through their stress?
So much for taste and elegance. What's up here?
Is my makeup on so heavy that if I smile, I'm gonna look like a cracked sheet cake? Oh, dang! I hope I shaved both my legs! Oh, dear! I'm so nervous! My mouth has gone dry! Who's gonna be?
Slow down. Let's just ignore this hat for a minute.
Oh, my head!
And we'll talk about this wedding dress. There's something a little off about it.
Oh, you're right. Oh, have you seen my cute little hanky, Frankie? I simply cannot pull off this outfit without it.
Although a more appropriate accessory for that getup might be a motel room key.
This is my 6th time up at that. Now, I could very well wear all white or even beige with a straight face. Now, could I?
Now wait, everybody. If we're gonna keep all these plates spinning on all these poles, you gotta answer a question for us. Are you marrying Rabbit to make Buck jealous?
Oh, do you really think I'm the kind of person who would do such a thing?
Yes.
Oh, well, that just cuts me to my heart. Really, girls? Now, it was fate that brought Rabbit back into my life. Well, don't you see? I'm getting a second chance at making right everything that went wrong in my marriage. Well, I'll never get a chance like that again, not with Dewey or Bulldog or Snake or even Wild Bill. Oh, and Rabbit, he's a completely different man. Oh yes, no more womanizing, no more drinking. Oh, I knew instantly. This was a new Rabbit. You know, he's even thinking I should pay up all his credit cards so we can start our marriage on a fresh foot.
Although it might be rather difficult for him to reimburse you since he's unemployed.
Let me get this straight. Your jobless ex shows up, and a week later, you're tying the knot and paying his bills.
Yeah.
Oh yeah? I'll say somebody's got all the luck.
Did you say something about Buck? Is he here?
No, honey Ray, she said
America.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's what I am. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Oh, well, I mean, in just a few minutes, I'm gonna become Miss Honey Ray Futrell, Davenport, Pooler, Duckett, Chumley, Boudreaux, Pooler. I'm just so happy I could just bust. Oh, my stars, just look at the time.
Miss Rhonda Lynn, I don't have to change clothes for the wedding, do I? See, Miss Geneva says if we wear our costumes around